Yeah, if you slap Miller on the butt, you slap Miller like the common pupper. Perfect, right there, huh? Even a little that way. Perfect. Yeah, they can see. Can we bring it down at all?
Closer?
Yeah. I'm short, it's cool. Right, and then a tiny bit more that way. Perfect. Exactly right there. We're good.
Good.
He begged. Yep, we're good. Hello, Yao. Hello, Kit. Hello, Dobby. How's everyone doing tonight? And yes, it's a stream. It's a Cara stream. It's a terrifying Cara art stream. And that SJ is on high alert because I've got headphones on a very short cord to her laptop.
God, I don't have an extension. I mean, I could make you, if you're just, actually,
What you doing?
just gonna wear them for headphones.
Oh, yeah, just, yeah.
The mic on these don't work,
Yeah,
but
'cause
it's
I'm
got
not
a
using-
longer cord.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm not using the mic, so we're using the boom mic.
Here.
Perfect. Also, that's reduces my risk of accidentally getting paint on the microphone.
I mean, the microphone on this one comes off.
Oh, that's true.
It just pops off.
There we go. Right, safety headphones. The Cara can't yank the laptop now headphones.
I mean, I'm sure you could find a way.
I mean, yeah, give me enough time and a panic about the cat doing something terrible. It's okay, she's done all her terrible things today. Yeah. Oh, I have to try and fit in. I think I'm about 17 or 27 tomestones from being able to get the Namazu neckerchief. So I have to try and get that grind in before next Tuesday. I really didn't feel like it today. I had laundry.
Oh, yeah.
I had laundry to fold, and a friend gave us Netflix access, so I was catching up on Pokemon because I am like that. Hi, Merlin! Yeah, you can't just boop everyone willy-nilly. Are the boopings consensual? Is everyone okay with the boopings? Yeah, no. So I know it's past Christmas, past Starlight, but by God, I'm gonna have this sign ready so that I can put it up next year. So we're gonna finish this today. It went up in this state for our visit from Barris and Willemi, and Willemi's lovely partner. That was a very fun night. I look forward to the chance to meet more of you in person at some point. We have toyed with the idea of doing an Eastern time zone get-together for everyone at some point one summer.
There's enough of us now.
There's enough of us, and we toyed with the idea, since my mom lives right by Britannia Beach, of holding the big get-together on Britannia Beach and just commandeering her kitchen for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
And use it in her kitchen and bathrooms.
Oh, she's so goddamn cute!
So, in case you didn't know, SJ has a slightly
I'm a nerd.
worrisome obsession with Hatsune Miku statues.
It's not
She's
worrisome.
choosy. She's
They're
choosy.
pretty.
She's choosy about them, but she has a lot of them.
I
And
don't have a lot of them. This is number 4. 5.
it's a lot by our standards. Wait, I own like 6 Sakura. Never mind.
I was gonna say.
Never
ma'am.
mind. But yeah, she's had another really cute one arrive today that she won in a crane game. So she didn't even really spend much money for it. Did you spend any real dollars for it?
I think I won this one a while ago. It took them forever to ship it to me. I think I might have spent $20 or $30 on this. But
So less than you would have paid for the statue off the shelf.
I was gonna say, considering these statues go for $80 to $90 or more, depending on exchange rate. I will show it in a second. I'm just gonna.
It would be worrisome if the statues had new poses each morning. Yes, it would. Yes, yes. Oh God.
These are not posable ones, though.
Yes, but what if they still had new poses every morning? A la Toy Story.
I mean,
Concerns?
that just means I have 4 different Miku running around my craft room at night.
I'm not sure that's okay.
Depends what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, Dobby, they have, like, online crane games where you... SJ can explain it better than I can. Please explain the crane game to Dobby.
It's literally just a virtual crane game. There's a warehouse somewhere in Japan with rows and rows and rows of crane games set up, hooked up to web controls, essentially.
Yep.
Ugh. But this is the one that I had come in today.
Oh yeah, this one's super cute. I am down for the fact that it's in our house.
She's so cute.
She is so cute.
She came with a little summer sunflower tanuki that sits on her stand.
Is that a tanuki or a red panda?
Oh, I don't know. Might be a red panda, but it's very orange.
It might be a tanuki. Oh yeah, it's a tanuki then. It's not skinny enough to be a red panda.
No.
Yeah, it's a very precious statue. Half the box was crushed, but fortunately not the half of the shipping box that the statue was in. Way to go, Canada Post.
I have to make room for on the shelf.
Now we have to finally buy you the floating shelves that we keep talking about.
That's right. But the one downside of Hatsune Miku statues is they take up usually a lot more than their base area, because all of the sculptors, or at least all of the sculptors that I like,
have her hair everywhere.
Have her hair, yeah.
Like floating out into oblivion.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't recall, this Moogle's name is Eggnog. We love him. He's the least... I think Amari named him, yes. He's the least evil Moogle. You'll note I say least evil, not most good.
There you go.
Yeah, Yalkid is the natural... Everywhere is the natural state of Miku hair.
I now have a summer Miku, a winter Miku, and 2 of the racing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Merlin. The crane games in Japan are not rigged and horrible the way they are here.
Yeah, due to Japanese gaming law, they actually have to be winnable, and they have to be demonstrably winnable.
Yeah. It's just that you may have to go a while to get the prize you want because it's buried or something.
Or a lot of them will do... Crane game is... In Japan, a lot of them are set up not... Like, when you think of crane game in North America, you think of, like, going down into a bin of stuff and lifting something over to a hole to drop it. In Japan, they're much more likely to be set up where the box with the statue or whatever is kind of balanced on a shelf, and you have to tip it, or, like, edge it over to drop it off the edge into the bin thing.
Yeah, and the ones
So
that
a
have
lot of the
actual
times-
the ones that have actual cranes often have grippy handles on things that the crane can grab, right?
But even then, you're not necessarily meant to lift it, you're meant to scoot it, or tip it enough that it falls over.
Into the prize area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's a different bag from, like, the $1 garbage plushie machines you see over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, UFO captures are probably what you think of.
And actually the most, what I usually use to get my statues, and what I think I've gotten most of them from, there's a style, I don't know how common it is, I just know that the website that I'm on uses it, where it's like a ping pong game, where essentially they've got what looks like a takoyaki grill, where it's little, like, ping pong size holes cut into a cardboard sleeve, and the crane game part is dropping down into a bin of ping pong balls and pulling the ping pong balls over to the little grate. And one of the holes on the grate will be marked. And then there's usually, like, pins around the edge of it to try to bounce balls away from the winning one.
Mm.
So the idea is you keep dropping ping pong balls in until it gets full enough that there's no choice but for one to fall into the winning space.
Yeah. And again, here's the thing.
So it's a matter of, like, the way I play strategically, where I let other people fill it up enough until I think, okay, yeah, that's definitely winnable within a ball or two, and then I'll try to jump into the queue to do my couple tries.
Yeah.
Because eventually someone will win it. It's just a matter of if it's you or not.
Yeah. Well, and again, here's the thing, like you said, it has to be demonstrably winnable, even if it's international people playing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of, it might take forever. If you're doing the ping pong ball one, and you're starting from scratch, you might spend hundreds of dollars dropping dozens of ping pong balls. But you will eventually win it if you're persistent enough, which is the difference.
Yeah. Or you can play strategically like you do and wait until other people do most of the work.
Exactly.
And then be like, yoink!
Yep, pretty much. That's how I got your Jigglypuff plush, too.
I know, Pigglypuff. I love her. She is called Pigglypuff because she's a type of material that lint sticks to like nobody's business.
So she was soft and pink and about the same color as Cara's sweater.
But
for about 2 days.
But I sleep with her in bed because she's the right size to drape my arm over. And, so she has become very lint-covered, and she has gained the name Pigglypuff.
She looks like she rolled in the mud.
We still don't know where the Jiggly Ditto went, which is concerning.
I'm sure it's under the bed somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, what makes a Moogle less evil? Just slightly less pranking.
Suspicious.
Yes, me, my wife, and her giant Jigglypuff plush. I mean, I don't have a giant one yet. Flashbacks to that vid. His name is Pudding, and I want to be buried with him.
I think the largest plush we have...
It might be your Clefairy. No, it's the lion that Deja brought home.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure I count that. But, like, plush, it might be my Winnie the Pooh Soon pillow thing.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. For the custom Clefairy, that's pretty large.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, yes. Kitsune, why would you encourage her?
Yes, yes. Look, I respect your wishes, and the demonic Jigglypuff lamp stays out of the bedroom.
Thank you.
Largely because I'm scared it will come to life and kill us in the night.
If I ever found it in the bedroom, it would just get eaten down the stairs.
You know what? That's super fair.
Oh my god, thank you, Hopebot. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Kite programmed Hopebot to do temperature conversions, but now anytime there's numbers, including in hyperlinks, it activates.
It just goes off.
And we all think it's funny, so it's just kind of staying.
Go off, little conversion machine.
Or I'm not sure Kite can fix it.
Kite's just like, I'm not sure how that. Okay. Gently cleans up this Moogle. There we go. Fat.
What is SJ up to? At the moment, I'm just sitting off to the side, kind of vegetating, but I will be picking up my crocheting in that, I think.
You know you. Oh, hi, Sasha. Sasha has been a horrible little child today.
She's got it all out of her system.
Yeah, one I don't really blame her for. So we got her a brand new scratcher pad, shaped like a cardboard scratcher pad, shaped like a little chaise lounge.
Mm-hmm.
It was $20. We've had it in the house a week and a half, and she puked all over it today. And then while SJ was out picking up a couple of things and sending off a thing, Sasha decided to jump off the couch and release the floodgates. But I yeeted her off, so it was just a lake on the floor. Horrible child. Hopefully that's gotten all of the evil out of her system. We're not sure what got into her.
I mean, again, she might not be feeling well.
Yeah, she does tend to do that a little more if she's feeling under the weather, but it's still like, why? You were so good over Christmas when everything was stressful. Were you waiting until we were less stressed to do evil?
It just all caught up to her all at once.
I mean, okay, I can jive with that. That sure happens to me sometimes. Just come home and find me staring off into the distance. Kaylee, you okay?
I mean, the puking might have been a hairball.
She is a long hair.
I was gonna say, she's a long hair, so even though we have her on a hairball food and
brush her regularly.
And brush her and occasionally drizzle her wet food with olive oil, she still does have hairball problems. That's just kind of inevitable.
Even though she was at the groomer like 2 weeks ago. It's just gonna happen with her. Dogs bark, birds chirp, cats puke. That's just life. I knew what we were getting into when we brought her home in that regard. No, she didn't get into anything. She's just like that. My leading theory is either she's not feeling well, or because she doesn't understand cause and effect, she doesn't realize she's the reason that her Shea Scratcher is now potentially unusable. So she took it out on us. Which she definitely has done that to show displeasure in the past. Starlight move, do 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 do. Starlight move, do 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 do.
Oh, Lily.
Oh,
poor baby.
So hello, sheep.
Of note, Lily is a big doggo. She does not fit on the back of the couch.
Oh no. Lily, no. I have such a pile. I have an excellent pile of brushes over here. You'll have to be more specific. A little too much water in that, but that's okay. Gently detailing this candy cane. Kitty. Also, herding kitties is extremely difficult. This is true.
I mean, there's so many of them.
How did we get so many? There's just so many kitties. Well, there's so many kits. Yes, Kitty, you are working as intended.
I mean, I don't think I have a cute goth girl on hand, but there are at least 4 Miku statues within arm's reach of Cara at the moment.
None of them are goth, though.
No, they're not.
the candy cane a mistake? Unsure.
Never.
I wonder if I can paint windows on that at some point. I'm gonna let that re-dry because I'm not happy with how the candy cane is going. Fix that up in a bit. Oh, suggested retailers for cute goth girls. Yuko Ichihara's Shop of Wishes.
I was gonna say Clam.
Clam's not really that goth most of the time.
What was her name? Amewarashi?
Oh, that was... Yeah, Amewarashi was Gothic Lolita, so was Zashiki Warashi. No, Zashiki Warashi wore proper kimono. Amewarashi was Gothic Lolita. My god, my clamp knowledge is encyclopedic.
I just remember Amewarashi because I put Kurogane in her dress.
It was beautiful. Wonderful art. A modern masterpiece.
It was not, but thank you.
His expression was a modern masterpiece.
Fair.
We are not drawing people in this house most of the time. We're pretty alright at filling in the colors. Ooh, fairy goth. That's sure an aesthetic.
Rin and Gaia?
Maybe.
Also, I thought I recognized her voice while we were watching The Witch from Mercury. So I looked up Suleta's voice actress in Japanese. I mean, obviously, she's not been dubbed yet. And she's Rin's voice actress.
Oh, right.
From Shadowbringers. And I was like, okay.
By the way, anyone who's not watching Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, go watch that.
It is very good.
It's very good.
We have to watch this weekend's episode.
We do. BT Dubs, I was contemplating having Lee over for like a bi-weekly Gundam night. Where he tries to introduce me to like older Gundam.
Ooh. I mean, I have been meaning to watch more older Gundam myself.
Seems like a fun plan, man. That means we would actually see him.
Yeah, my only question is what night?
I was thinking maybe Monday nights.
Okay.
Because then I can kind of stay up and hang out with him and I'm not worried about going.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Because you're off Tuesdays.
Yeah. And not like every week, like maybe every other week or once a month. Whatever he thinks he can handle. But I think if I say introduce me to older Gundam, he'll be like, shing! Grahatia Adventure Calls Eyes.
Yeah, that's fair, Dobby. If you find a way to squeeze it in, though, even a couple episodes, it is quite good. I actually have seen 8th MS Team. It was a very long time ago, though, and I think it was the dub. Because that's the one that's a mini-series, right? That's the one that's only like 8 or 9 episodes. I think they were marathoning it on Toonami, and I sat and watched most of it.
Toonami, that's a throwback.
Right? Again, that's how long it's been since I've seen it.
Well, here's a good thing right now. Witch from Mercury has just done its last episode before its break, which is going on until April. So it's like mid-season break, and it's only at like 12 or 13 episodes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's an easy one to catch up on at the moment if you do find yourself wanting to go see it. The prologue episode goes hard, but is a very different tone so far from the rest of the series but is important setup. Did I get like 5 of our friends invested in these dumb little gays on New Year's Eve? Yes, I did. They also unfortunately got me invested in Land of the Lustrous of all goddamn things. I don't know how to feel about that. Right, Sheep? Thank you, it is so good. I'm just shocked that Gual is slowly turning into into like an almost decent human being.
Hey, not any spoilers.
Look, I was prepared to hate that man.
Okay.
And I did.
But the fact that it was bothering me, I'm like, whoever reminds me of somebody else, and I can't think who. And then I realized it was JJ from Yuri on Ice.
Just reminds you of him.
Uh-huh.
Not the same voice actor, just
No.
reminds you of him.
The characterization and a little bit the look. Also, I think Shadiq escaped from a Ghibli anime.
I think Shadiq escaped from Escaflowne.
Ah, yeah, I can see that.
But I also really respect that 99.9% of the time Shadiq is here to watch other people's drama. Sheik, thank you for putting in the actual title out. It's, the first few episodes definitely feel like a love letter to Utena. Which delights me. One day I'll actually watch all of Utena. It's not like it's not sitting on my shelf waiting for me to watch it. Or anything.
Ooh, Keely.
Yer.
I think it's Crunchyroll that has it. We need to watch Birdie Wing.
Yes.
Please. I am here for the lesbian golfing anime.
I never thought I would say bring me the golf anime, but here we are in the Lord's year of 2023.
Look, don't ask me how many hours I invested into Pangya while it was still live.
Oh yeah, that golf MMO?
Yes, the anime golf MMO.
You're so weird, I love you. You're weird and I love you, and that's how life is right now. But yeah, I actually do want to watch Birdie Wing after seeing several of our friends online go off about it in a positive way.
Oh, they're putting it on YouTube for free? That's so nice.
Lesbian Mafia Snake Lady What?
Yeah, it sounds like a golfing anime.
This Gundam does not have cleavage swords?
No.
I like that we stopped to think about that, because there has been some fuckery. But no cleavage swords. You know what? You know what I just realized, and that I am really loving about Witch from Mercury? There's nothing fan servicey.
Not really, no.
Have you seen an upskirt or a tit?
I would argue, if anything, Guel and Shadiq are more female fan service than any of the girls are male fan service.
Yeah. Also,
which is interesting.
The absolute, like, diversity in cast in this one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Sheep. I would argue that they're definitely more fan servicey than any of the girls.
Look, I'm not even into dudes, and Shadiq is doing things for me,
It's
okay?
the hair.
It's that hair, it's that whole...
He's so pretty.
That's just it. He's very pretty.
He's very pretty, and he's very confident and smooth. God damn.
He's like somewhere between an Escaflowne escapee and an FF12 escapee. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, where did you come from, sir? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Oh my god, it's
insane.
Man, I haven't heard the word bishy in a long time, but
He
yeah,
is,
he's Bishonen.
He really is.
He's, like, very classically Bishonen. While still being, like, you just, like, you know he's ripped under that, like...
whatever he's wearing.
And here's what I'll say for the supporting cast in the show. Sometimes pilots need to learn not to leave enemy engineers unsupervised.
Oh, that was a fantastic moment. That was amazing. Yeah, I love the supporting cast in Witcher. They're so good.
Keep fucking telling you all, don't leave engineers unsupervised. It's a terrible idea. Oh. What do you all think? Do I clean up the one eyeline on this Moogle, or do we just say it's got snowflakes in its eyelashes?
Work on the rest of the sign first, then do your touch-ups. You could also do touch-ups with paint pens.
Oh, that's true. I don't own paint pens. Yet. Alright. Work on some of that. That and the super... Where's my super duper light? Short people problems. I have so many short people problems. On account of being extremely short. There are now FC members who can vouch I am indeed a potato. Yeah, Barris and Willemi can now vouch that I am in fact a Lollapal. If there was ever any doubt. Oh, I don't know, Merlin, something about, like, the way he holds himself reminds me of one of, like, the way he dresses and holds himself and stuff reminds me a bit of one of the Sids in that game. And just something about the way he styles himself, where it's just, like, a little bit of that Desert Prince look kind of deal going on. Just kind of makes me think aesthetically of 12.
His outfit is what Catra should have been wearing in Wing.
God, right? We talk about how the rich people just keep customizing their uniforms in increasingly obvious ways.
I don't think Shadiq's even bothering to wear the uniform.
He's got the uniform jacket, but it is open to his navel, and he's definitely not wearing the uniform pants. Frankly, I'm shocked they got him to wear pants.
Right? We should set up a buttons board again. I was thinking about that when I was doing my boards yesterday.
It has been some time since we buttonsed. Buttoned. I would be down for button board again. Buttons board. I speak the English. little bit of snow on the slide. Happy little snowdrift. I would look outside to see how snow works, but weirdly, it's all melted.
Yeah. We had like 2 days where it was 7 degrees and raining, so it's suddenly gone.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird, especially for this time of year.
I'm waiting for it to strike back.
Yeah.
Like when
We've only had 2 blizzards this season.
Only?
Right?
I bet one day it will snow so bad that the city shuts down. Yeah, I know, it cracked me up too. Bruin. With a touch of black. Using up your popsicle stick supply over here.
I have more.
Good, good.
Do you need more?
I might later.
I ordered a box of 1,000 popsicles, remember?
You mean popsicle sticks?
Yes.
We did not have 1,000 popsicles, or else I would just be in a corner with eternal brain freeze.
No, a box of 1,000 popsicle sticks. And it came in a surprisingly small box.
Because 1,000 popsicle sticks takes up surprisingly little room.
It really does.
Working on some detail. Once I've got a lot of the detail down here down, I'm gonna flip the sign around and work on the upper corners because there's some fun stuff up there I haven't even started on.
My contributions.
Yes, SJ's sketching contribution, artistic contribution to the project. Because it's our house and I wanted her to contribute to our decor. Also because presently my drawing skills are probably fairly much limited to Moogles and Jigglypuffs.
Lumpy things.
Flour sacks.
You could probably draw a pretty convincing Namazu.
I could probably do a good Kirby. Kirby's pretty simple and friend-shaped.
Namazu are easy. Draw a lump, add some googly eyes and whiskers. Done.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's the chocolate bear. And it reminded me I have gingerbread chocolates.
Ooh.
Also, I'm hungry.
I had a snack while you were out so that I wouldn't die during stream. Put some texture into the side. This is totally how wood grain works, right? How's your chocolates?
Oh no.
Your seasonal, I buy you like 4 packs at Christmas every year chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
Purdy's does is it a gingerbread truffle?
Nope. Confection enrobed in milk chocolate.
So it's a gingerbread chocolate that Purdy's Chocolates does. and it's probably SJ's favorite chocolate ever.
It is.
It only comes out at Christmas, so I go in and stock up a bit, get her some treats. I have no rhyme or reason for where I'm putting the wood grain on this. I'm just kind of going. It's making a happy little sign. It's fine. We're going to Bob Ross this. Am I allowed to say Bob Ross's name on stream? Happy little texture points. Yuck, no, don't send me many popsicles. Unless they're raspberry hibiscus, those were so good. I've actually found it's good for us to keep crazies on popsicles on hand to help me hydrate. Sometimes it turns out all you wanted was a freezy.
And also is a healthier alternative when you want ice cream.
Also, yes. Sometimes I actually wanted ice cream, sometimes I just wanted a sweet.
A BGA redemption.
That's problematic.
Well, I'm not going to take the laptop from Cara, but I will go play on my phone. I will cycle my boards.
I'm watching her do it. She's doing it.
And I think I timed it so that the boards I made yesterday I'll be able to launch during the stream tomorrow, so I won't forget. I think I timed it correctly.
Hooray! I believe in you. I always believe in you, though.
Aww.
Ma'am, if you could pull off moving up here for school, you can pull off anything. Dark yellow. Base yellow. I like to outline things, but not in black. So it probably isn't showing up well on camera, but I'm just outlining this in like a little bit of a different shade of yellow, just to help cover up the pencil marks, the blue pencil marks that it was drawn with, and to just give it a little bit of definition and pop. That tends to be how I like to do my outlining. You can probably see that on all the holly berries and stuff that I've used a little bit of a burgundy color. And also different shades of green to help with the everything. Edge highlighting. That's a perfect description for what I do. Thank you, Yelk. I mean, yeah, I'm a professional at being difficult, so I respect you for that. Right, we're actually going to flip, and we're going to start working on the fun stuff hiding in the corners. What do you think first, SJ's quah or yes, yes?
Whichever one you prefer.
I don't remember the correct shades of grey for a Namazu. 1 second. Oh, gracious, that's actually quite gradient. Alright, I got this. Oh, it does come. Aha, I do have actual shades of grey. Incredible. And yeah, actually doing the Namazu first is better because then I won't have my elbow in the chocobo. So you know what we should do again sometime as like a date? If it's still open, we should go to the clay painting place.
Oh, yeah.
Color Me Mine, I think it was called?
Yep.
Yeah, we should do that again. We should get like a big one to work on together.
That would be fun.
Dark gray. I hope I'm looking at this correctly. What did Namazu even look like? Besides problematic. This is problem shaped. Oh, this is why it looks weird. Okay.
I was gonna say, it's upside down.
I know, but you also did really, really, really big eyes on it.
Did I?
You did when they look.
Well, sorry.
No, so I just have to work around that.
Well, change it then.
Change it as I go. It's fine. Everything is fine. Fine, we'll just paint its face and then add eyeballs on top of it. It's fine.
Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea.
Just be like, okay, now I see what I'm doing.
The eyeballs were a suggestion.
They were a lot of suggestion, baby.
Sorry.
Said very lovingly. You suggested these eyeballs very strongly. Were you you attempting, like, Bishonen Namazu?
Not consciously. But sure.
The word Bishonen is back in my lexicon in this our Lord's Year of 2020. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I hope everyone had at least a passable New Year's Eve. I would ideally hope you all had a good one, but I know everyone is going through their own shit. Hi, Randus. And yeah, new year, new monsters to try to kill us with. Go ham, my dude.
Oh dear. Must you encourage him?
Yup. I mean, it seems only fair considering what I put our poor DM through with Glint. Let's be real, if Randus is going to purposely try to kill off any of us, it's Glint, because she is problem-shaped. So problem-shaped.
Problem-shaped or fun-shaped?
Yuck, do you want to know what's worse than a rat hydra?
Uh-oh.
A goose hydra.
Canadian goose hydra, specifically.
I haven't even been the one to fight that, and I was horrified to learn about it. Christie's DM is a monster. Clean brush and see if I can blend that a bit. Yes, yes! I'm learning. I'm doing real painting things, SJ.
Yay! I'm proud of you.
Oh, so a rat king.
That's when the tails are hydras instead of heads.
Yep. Also horrifying. Although the rat king in Hilda was pretty neat. Horrible, but neat.
What if I don't want to give any of these cards to my opponent's crib?
Well, that's tough. That seems very specifically like a problem you are having.
No, it's just a general cribbage problem.
Haven't you been threatening to teach me to play cribbage?
Yes.
Oh gosh. I would rather you threaten to teach me to play Flamecraft right now.
Yeah. It's been a week, okay?
Here we go. Making this horrible Namazu. Not sure what I'm doing, no.
The problem with that, Yalk, is that sometimes they don't care and just decide to burn the tavern down.
What am I doing best?
If you don't want to paint the eyes, we should go to Michael's and get some googly eyes. That would be the best, and also accurate.
I mean, you're not wrong, is the horrifying thing I have to say here. Okay, I have to tell my phone to stop turning off. 1 moment.
Just remember what a Namazu looks like.
That's harder than you think.
I mean, it could also pull on a display on the computer screen, if you would prefer that.
I think I got this. I think I hit the right buttons to do the thing. We'll find out in a moment. Squidgy little bastards. We'll punt them into the stratosphere. Well, surprisingly, I'm getting the shape pretty good. And the Namazu is almost but not quite pointy-headed. Screen time in 10 minutes. There we go. That's what I wanted. We will attempt the squidgening. Wait, no, I don't like that. I take back every word I just said.
I feel like that's the noise that cheese curds make when you bite into them.
Squidgy?
Yes.
If they're really fresh, yes. They make a noise like a Namazu walking.
Okay, now I just want a game where we play as the Society of Lizard Wizards.
I mean,
we could probably get Jade to run it.
Honest to God. Are you kidding? Jade would want to play in that one.
True.
Namazu is vaguely shaped like the football. Worst part, I'm not wrong.
Yes, that's why they're so comfortable.
It's true.
That's why Weez was able to get such good airtime off of that one.
It's just very aerodynamic. Which is strange, because I think they're like the least hydrodynamic fish people I've ever seen.
No. The ones from Slayers.
Oh, the fish.
The fish people!
Yep.
Still kind of low-key want to make that cosplay someday.
Oh my god.
I know how I would do it, too.
Chop, chop, chop. You're horrible and I love you.
Okay, in hindsight, you should have known that I would love the Namazu. I love the stupid fish people.
Oh, that's true. God damn it. I mean, at least you're consistent.
Right? They're just so stupid. I love them.
You're just the dumbest. Fish whisker, fish whisker. Fish whisker, fish whisker.
I believe they're called barbells.
Fish whisker.
Yes. You are not incorrect.
Look, the Namazu and the Moogle in the cookbook have a debate about who has better whiskers.
Okay, that's fair.
There we go. Ha ha ha. Shine on the toe. Go.
Oh yes, Randus. I have seen the fish people.
What, from Slayers?
No, from Dungeons and Dragons. There's a playable fish people race.
How have you... That's your next goal, isn't it?
Possibly.
God damn it. Can they at least live out of water?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Look, with you I can't be sure. It's not a guarantee with you. Miss, I keep playing centaurs in places that centaurs have no business being.
That's the DM's problem, not mine. Well, I mean, it becomes my problem, but it's the DM's
I was about
fault.
to say, I feel like that very rapidly becomes the rest of the party's problem.
But it's the DM's fault, not mine.
Spider climb. Give your centaur spider climb. Give your centaur spider climb. I mean, have your local warlock learn it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, Randus. We'll just have to carry a bucket. It's fine.
There we go. Namazu mouth.
This is my fish person. This is his companion bucket.
We're dangerously close to Homestuck territory with that comment, baby. Shh. I will not. Confess your sins. I mean, confess our mutual sins. Oh, that's very bad whiskering. This is not the right brush for it. Here.
Ooh, decanter of endless water is a good idea. Good thinking.
That is good thinking. What's the catch?
It is a very expensive magical item.
That'd do it. Me trusting our DM as far as I can throw him.
Or, you play a fish person as a class that can take the spell Create Water.
Is it a cantrip?
I don't remember. I'd have to
If it's a cantrip, you're in the clear.
I think it might actually depend on the class.
It might.
I think there's a couple classes that can take it.
It might be a cantrip for a cleric
Druid?
or a
I
druid.
think it's a druid cantrip. Oh no, Brandis says it's level 1.
Boo!
I mean, still, in an emergency.
I mean, I know as a warlock, I got access to a bunch of spells I don't normally get access to, and I got access to that aren't technically on my spell
because
list
of your pact.
because of, well, that's part of the pact boon, and they were, several of them were available to me as at-will cantrips.
Mm-hmm. It'd be something to look into. Oh, the cantrip is control water. That makes sense.
Rips water out of local plant life?
Yeah, exactly.
Hella terrifying bloodbender.
I was gonna say sweat bending.
Every time I think about that episode, I scream a little inside.
Okay, but now picture a Namazu waterbender.
He couldn't. He's too squidgy. He's too squidgy. The squidge is too great, Captain. He can't do it.
Dobby, I am choosing to interpret that you are saying the Namazu are Katara's nightmare. And I appreciate that mental image.
Honestly, I don't think talking catfish waterbending is even in their top 5 of weird. Is even in their top 10 of weird shit.
No, really not. We have come across way weirder stuff.
I still want to know why Miyuki is wanted in the Fire Nation. And I really want it to be really heinous war crimes because she's a fluffy little cat. That post where someone's just like, Zuko finally finds out what the charges on Miyuki are. It's like, I can't pardon this. The squidgy bastard is coming along, yes, yes. You see the squidgy bastard, SJ?
I do, that gradient is lovely.
I'm really impressed with it. It was also hard.
Yeah, but it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Also, don't mess with it too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop now and let that dry a bit so I can put eyeballs on this bastard. Oh yeah, Bosco the bear that belonged to the Earth King. That they were just like,
it's a bear.
Like, they're like a platypus bear? No, just a bear. This place is so weird. Fix that up because I'm not happy with how those whiskers there went. So tidy that up a bit. Yes, yes. We'll do new whiskers. Better whiskers. So Namazu didn't appear to have teeth.
Thank God.
Right? Just, oh god, Namazu with teeth. I could not even deal with that.
Okay. I could see them having little sharp teeth, but please, I want all of you to picture
No.
the horror
No.
of Namazu
No.
with human teeth.
No! Why? Why are you like this? Oh, next time. Good. Maybe if I drink enough of
here, too.
Yeah. Maybe if I drink enough of this coffee, I can wash away. Use the caffeine to wash away what I just had to hear.
What, Namazu with human teeth?
Oh my god, why? Why are you...
You married me.
God, I did! For the first time ever, seriously questioning that arrangement.
Oh no. I have to see this.
Why are you encouraging her?
Oh! Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, I don't mind that at all. Keely.
Oh no, that's not horrifying at all, because I can see those are sharp little teeth.
Those are pointy little teeth. Those belong in a catfish mouth. Miranda's calling you out, Cara.
For what? It's true. You are a very trustworthy DM. We just make very poor decisions.
You also like teasing us with terrible things.
It's
but you
true.
have been very upfront and honest.
No, you are an excellent DM, Randus. I'm just of the opinion that you should never trust your DM. No matter how wonderful your DM is. Be afraid. Be a little afraid.
They hold so much power.
They do. It's so scary.
But not as much power as the dice.
The dice control all. Nice clean brush. There we go. Conveniently, several of these colors that I have mixed for other things work really well for this Namazu.
Yay!
Well, they've got the red collar.
That is true.
See, Namazu are naturally festive. They have a jingle bell.
True. Isn't that a cat bell?
It's a jingle bell. It's a jingle cat bell. It can be both.
I do like that the bell is what separates civilized Namazu.
The bell and the apron. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, but what I think the real reason that they gave bells to these Namazu is so that they would hear them coming. Ooh. Yeah, I would love to one day actually, like, have a visit with you and learn how to do a bunch of painting and crafting stuff. Or have you visit us and teach us what to supply up with and get some lessons from you. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna do a stretch. It hasn't been redeemed, but holy shit. Oh.
I mean, we've been shrimping a bit, baby.
I have indeed been shrimping a whole lot. Oof.
There we go. Thank you, sheep.
Be careful not to smack the camera setup. Oh.
This also says you should hydrate.
I've been drinking coffee.
No, you have to hydrate.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot better. I had shrimped pretty hard.
Ooh, yes, come visit Yelp. We would absolutely make you curry.
I would cook many things if Yelp visited. Because that's how I tell people I care.
It's true.
It would be like if someone visited and after they were like, it was like, yeah, Cara didn't offer me any food. Someone would be like, was she dying?
Challenge mode. SJ has to cook the curry. I could probably actually manage that.
A Japanese curry,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, if we're using the Glico curry blocks, which we would have to be, because that's the only kind of curry I can reliably eat.
Well, I mean, an Indian curry you could eat if it was done from scratch with the
And you
spicing.
made it? Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's just much easier to make Japanese curry.
Yeah, and here's the thing. SJ can do things in the kitchen. She can cook this and that. She does not enjoy. She does not enjoy kitchen time.
I'm not a kitchen disaster. I'm perfectly competent. I just don't like to cook.
And as a result of you not liking to cook, you tend to rush it a little bit, so you'll sometimes miss an ingredient or step.
Yeah.
Although I am repeatedly guilty of forgetting to keep, like, the starchy pasta, some of the starchy pasta or potato water for a sauce.
We need to put, like, just a giant neon yellow post-it note on the oven.
Do you need the pasta water?
Yeah, that just says potato water.
Question mark, question mark. Oh, we're getting a real nice gold for the bell now. There we go.
Oh, yes, go to sleep, go to sleep, sheep. Good night. Sleep well.
Go count yourself.
Also, all of the Europeans. Yes, Kits and Dobby both. Everybody go sleep. All the Europeans go sleep.
Unless you're the nocturnal sort and this is your normal sleep schedule.
Kite, if you are still here, you should also go sleep.
Go sleep, Kite. Don't make me fetch the Jigglypuff Brigade.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, if you're on holiday, do whatever the hell you want.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But for people who have places to be in the morning...
Should probably get some sleep.
Right, we're getting there, we're getting there. Stuff's happening! SJ stuff's happening.
I see. Good stuff's happening.
Actually, let's give that a minute to dry. Me, don't be dumb! A little more red. But yeah, on visitors, we tend to be delighted to have people to visit because we don't often have the money to go visit people. No. Should have given that black more time to dry. Oh well. Hey, Libby. Everything is fine.
Don't mess with it.
I'm just kind of blending it in and it's working okay. Needed more time.
I'll switch and work on the chocolate for a few minutes.
Yeah, I think I might have to, just because the Namazu is in such a state of wet paint.
Yeah.
That I can't do any detailing over it or adjust anything right now.
Let it dry.
Because, like, I went with the red, I went over a bit that I would like to not be red on its chinny chin chin.
Yep.
Do Namazu have chins? Can it be called a chin?
Their lower squidge.
A lower squidge. Okay. I'm here for that. That's fine. That's not a horrifying way to put it at all. And I think this yellow is good for chocolate base, so... You fluffy enough, little bow? I hope so.
made it as fluffy as I had room for.
It's just gonna need a few layers for the yellow because wood grain. Such a fluffy boy.
Oh, enjoy Chicago, Dobby. That is one of my favorite North American cities.
I have been to Chicago once. SJ was jet lagged and she still took me to the Field Museum.
Yeah, I don't remember most of that trip.
You don't remember the drive across Indiana to
No, I
Ohio,
don't.
which is the more concerning part of that whole thing.
I was extremely jet lagged. I had just spent a month in Japan, okay? My brain thought it was 3 in the morning.
Yep. I mean, we did have a couple of days to recuperate at your grandma's for you to recuperate.
Did not help.
It did not.
Because I was busy running interference between you and my grandmother. Look, I love my grandma, but she is a very old-fashioned Southern lady.
And we were only dating at the time, so...
Yeah. Well, I don't think she even knew we were dating at that point.
No, she didn't. We didn't outright tell her, but you did eventually tell her.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I came with you to the family reunion.
Yeah. No, I told her later on.
But at that time, it was... I feel like she may have suspected something when I literally tackled you at the airport.
Maybe.
Fun fact, I don't know why I wasn't arrested by security for that.
Probably because you were squealing like a 6-year-old.
Yeah. This chocobo was sketched by SJ. He's a cutie. He's not quite alpha, but he's cute. I mean, alpha's an extremely difficult chocobo to live up to, so...
It's true.
To do some shading and gradient and stuff to make this all good, but I got this. Base layer first.
Okay, this tells you how much of a nerd baby SJ was. Well, SJ's still a nerd, but baby SJ was already a nerd. Because, so my grandparents live at the time, about half an hour to 40 minutes outside of Chicago. So of course, whenever we went up to stay with Grandma and Grandpa, there were always trips into the city to go to the museums or the waterfront or, wherever. I've been to Chicago so many times. I love it.
I'd love to go back with you sometime.
Me too. Yeah, I would love to take you back at some point. But so my grandparents had this tradition, because they've got, at the time, they had 7 grandkids, and we're all kind of staggered in age. So they got into this tradition where each summer, one of the grandkids would come to stay with them for a week. Just that grandkid, not their parents, not their siblings. That was just their time with Grandma and Grandpa. So, of course, whatever kid was there, they got to choose, like, oh, I want to go to this museum, or I want to go to the aquarium, or I want to go to wherever.
This amusement park.
Yep.
Or...
When it was my turn, of course I wanted to go to the Field Museum, because I fucking love the Field Museum. I wanted to go to the art gallery, and I wanted to go to the Chicago Public Library. Because I'm from Ohio, and our public library in my hometown was just, a small town public library. It was good, but it wasn't anything impressive. And I just remember I had read that the Chicago Public Library was like 12 stories tall, and to my little kid brain, that was a paradise of books.
That was infinite book.
Yeah. The entire 9th floor was fiction. And I just remember I think my grandfather literally dropped me off at the library and was like, okay, I'll be back in like 2 hours, and went to go do some shopping or something else. And I just remember wandering around the library being like, I could stay here forever.
I'm frankly shocked that they didn't have to come in and forcibly remove you, and that you did not just, like, hide like a squirrel in the shelves.
Well, the problem was I didn't have a library card, because it was Chicago. I
Yeah.
don't live in Chicago. I think my grandfather let me check out a couple books on his card.
To read over the week.
Yeah, exactly. But I couldn't take an entire sack like I did at home.
I must choose so wisely.
They have 9 grandkids now, Randus. They had 2 that were born later. But, yeah. Well, they only had 4 kids. So...
About 2 kids each.
Well, so Aunt Jan has 3, Aunt Nancy had 1, my dad has 3, and then Uncle Ken has 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the twins would have been the last pair.
The twins are so Andrew is the next youngest. There's 11 years between Andrew and the twins.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But the rest of us are all staggered in a row. Because Luke, and then a year later Dana, and then a year later Carly, and then a year later Kelly, and then a year later me. And then there's a gap until my sister and brother.
I've met Carly. She's lovely.
Mm-hmm. You've met Dana and Kelly too, just much more briefly.
Yeah, because it was at your brother's wedding, right?
Yeah.
Or did they drop by the family?
No, they were at the family reunion.
Okay.
We were just hanging out with Carly and Nick more because Carly and I have always been really close.
Yeah. And also Nick is a nerd, so.
Oh yeah, Nick's great.
Go. A little bit of shading later, and this will be a great bow. Right now, it's a very good bow. Because all bows are good bows.
Watch your tits.
This sweater is ancient. I'm also deliberately wearing a tank top that I only wear around the house.
Yeah. What? You were smart enough to wear painting clothes?
Yeah, these are also a pair of the pair of jeans I only wear around the house.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that the thighs are starting to give on, tragically. The chub rub is real, the thighs go first.
Father is one of 10, your mom is one of 12. My god. And you have 6 siblings? Jesus.
Who?
Randus.
Oh god, Rand! No wonder you can rankle us just fine. What's your placement in all of those siblings? I'm afraid to ask. My mother is the dead middle of 5, and that means she's psychologically exactly what you'd expect.
Six of 7. Almost the baby.
Lord. I mean, Grandma was one, Nana was one of 8, 7,
Yeah.
She had 7, one of 9, she had 7 brothers and a half sister.
Yeah, my grandmother was one of 9.
But then she was smart and only had 2 kids. Alternately, she had my father, as he's the eldest, and went, don't want to risk too many more of those.
Ooh. A block of B6. Excellent.
Like just a cube of them?
You can get cubes of B6s.
I do love me just a cube of dice. Oh, Chocobo. We're in it now with your wonky eyes. The wonkiness is the wonkiness is my fault. My painting hasn't been, because it's first layer. I'm not being super careful. I'm just kind of getting it going. Oh, happy little bowl. Yeah, no, all wonkiness and Chocobo eye is my own fault today. Okay, we'll get fixed up.
Vigorous.
Really needed that paint out of it. Let's give you some more face here. Here we go. This is fine.
Good night, Dobby. Rest well.
Good night.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for encouraging me. I'm gonna leave this eyeball situation alone for now. Let it dry before I play with it anymore. Might have to go over it with some yellow. Which will be an interesting attempt, let me tell you. Gonna do some yellow. Some more orangey color. Try and make a good beak color. Wait, are Chocobo beaks lighter or darker than their feathers?
Pretty sure they're darker. They're orangey.
Okay.
Yes. There's a plush on my desk. They're orange.
Yes, there we go.
for.
There we go. Little choco snoot.
I was gonna say, what is the proper orientation for an entire cube of d6s?
Oh, okay, good. I can get some eyeballs on there so this is not entirely creepy.
I'm not gonna go with googly eyes.
As hilarious as that would be. Not this time. Tell you what, we can sculpt a Namazu and put
I was
googly
just
eyes.
gonna say, I'll just have to make a separate Namazu craft. If it didn't hurt my hand so much, I would make an attempt at an Amikubu Namazu.
Amikamazu.
Aha!
Aha.
Yelk has dice the dice.
The dice?
And he's got them cubed so that all of the same face are facing the same
Oh.
way.
Oh, that's so satisfying. Yalk, you've just made my OCD so happy. You know what? I don't know if it having the eyes is better or worse when it doesn't have pupils. Swallow your soul, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Squidgy bastards, yes, yes.
Yes.
Slightly less horrifying. Little pupils. Oof. It's looking good, though. Me working up to being the neighborhood eyesore next year.
Yes. Good.
We're gonna have the worst front door.
No. It's fantastic.
Best worst front door. Neighbors just being like, what the fuck is Starlight? Enjoy the math rocks around us. I might have to call it here for tonight and let everything kind of dry until for a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
coming along real nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here because I'm starting to get hungry too.
Yay, food. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
I know it's a
Much
short.
appreciated.
I know it's a short stream, but
Not really.
I could.
You've been going for almost 2 hours.
Oh, that's a fit. Oh, I started at 5:30, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, go me. Yeah, so I'm gonna go make some dinner. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much to my followers and subscribers. I will be probably back with Pokemon tomorrow. I should be back with Pokemon tomorrow.
I will prod her to be back with Pokemon tomorrow.
So yeah, we will see y'all then.
Ciao!
You can click the button that says stop streaming.